Spring Breakers, written and directed by Harmony Korine, stars Vanessa Hudgens, Selena Gomez, and an almost unrecognizable James Franco. I mean, really credit to the makeup team, to the makeup department, but also to his acting skills. Half the movie, I was going back and forth. Is it James Franco? Nah, surely not, but maybe. Anyway, like the title might suggest, the film revolves around the American college tradition of going off to Florida for spring break and having lots of wild fun, including beach parties, swimming, drinking, taking drugs, and having random sex. The story here follows four college girls who are desperate to go as well, to take a break from their miserable college lives, but they lack the money to go. They end up robbing a restaurant, and with that money, they go down to Florida where things quickly turn worse as they start hanging out with some very questionable company. So it sounds like a kind of generic teen comedy slash party movie, but it really isn't that. Corrine himself stated that he wanted to make a mix of something resembling a Britney Spears music video and a Gaspar Noé film, which is a wild combination, but it does describe the film quite well. It does feature drugs, drinking, guns, crime, violence, sex, but I felt it never really glorifies these things. Yes, we hear the girls themselves gush about how much fun they're having, but it's very clear it's almost like they're trying to convince themselves. Because what actually is going on is pretty damn dark and depressing, somewhat trashy as well, somewhat shocking. I felt similar tones as in Good Time. Like I was watching people live their lives outside of the very edge of normalcy. And yeah, I think that towards the end things fall apart in the story department. I did not like the final sequence at all. But here's the thing, I don't think we're even supposed to care about the details of the story so much. I think this movie was made primarily to create a certain atmosphere, a certain vibe. And it does that incredibly well, primarily through its cinematography. The visuals are at times stunning. The scenes with the setting sun, the night landscapes of Miami filled with neon lights and flashy colors, even the sun drenched daytime portions of the movie. It seriously looks like footage from a movie with a much better script. But apparently, this is also something Corrine was going for, citing Miami Vice as an inspiration in the way that he didn't care so much about the story whilst watching that film because he felt that the world of the film was created and shot so well that he was just able to enjoy that. I think he manages to somewhat succeed with that in here as well, maybe not to the extent which would allow me to completely ignore its shortcomings in the other departments, but even if I wasn't completely on board, I really still did enjoy the atmosphere of the movie. It's very much an example of style over substance, but if you can accept that, there's a lot of style in here.